Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the Metro Manila Arena. We're here in the Philippines for tonight's main event. 12 rounds of heavyweight action between these two great warriors.
Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Riddik. And his opponents, fighting out of the blue corner, Buster.
Well, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Any questions?
Round 1 of 12.
Teddy, most of the fighters that you train throughout your career are guys that could be described as guys that really will bring it and are able to do it throughout the whole fight and go the distance. What's the mental makeup of a guy like that?
Confidence. He's been there before. He's sure that he can do it.
Had his target in mind, but just missed. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand.
Up and down, side to side.
Lands the counter. There's another left hand from him. This is great action right from the start. What an opening round between these two. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Reaching the halfway mark of this round.
We always see great athletes week in and week out, but Teddy, what sport do you think can produce the best boxers?
Well, believe it or not, basketball, everybody would say football. We saw Too Tall Jones. He got demolished by little guys. We saw Gastineau. He got demolished. We saw Highsmith. He got demolished. A lot of football players haven't done well. But basketball players, they have the physical skill sets where they can make a pretty good fighter. Of course, you have to get a guy that mentally is adjusted.
Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Holyfield connects with a huge right hand. A crafty counterpunch after a fine defensive effort by Buster. Gives one. The right hand scores well. Holyfield's swelling is starting to become a real issue. End of the round here, and as I glance around ringside and look at the judges, I'm wondering what they're writing down, because that was a tough round to score.
Yeah, it was, and you know, it's the kind of round where one guy would be really smart to take a page out of the book of Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler, where Leonard stole rounds at the end, where he just clipped off 30 seconds, and that's exactly what the judges remembered.
Hit the body. Much better, much better. That was good.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. We can see some swelling now around his eye. flush with the combination upstairs.
Hands up. Keep working the body.
And a well-placed counter by Buster.
If I'm his opponent, I look at that eye and I say, that's the magic button. Keep going right there, touch it, touch it, touch it, and we could get a stoppage here.
Well, you're not wrong, but also it could work the other way to your detriment. You could be looking for that spot so much that now you're throwing one punch at a time. You're looking just for that. You're not doing the other things. You're not using the jab to set it up. You're not going to the body. And maybe you actually allow your opponent to survive longer because he could see that one shot coming. He could avoid that one shot.
Halfway through round number 2. A headshot blocked. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Good way to protect the midsection.
Come on, side to side.
Nice strike after catching one by Evander Holyfield. Good job staying away from the danger there.
Holyfield's cut man is going to need to be all over.
Oh, that's gotta hurt. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Devastating blow by Buster. So we come to the end of the round, and clearly a confidence booster for this man. He got to his opponent. He was able to stun him. Teddy, when a fighter comes back after doing what he just did, you see them almost light up, like get a little boost of energy because of that?
Yeah, it does build your confidence a little bit. You know, it makes you feel more secure. I can control this man. I had my way.
And a sharp counterpunch by Buster. Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. He just missed that shot up top. Good counterpunch. What a chin. Can you believe the shots this guy's absorbing?
And more importantly, can his opponent believe it? You know what? You want to hit a guy, so you figure that that's a good thing, that's an encouraging thing. This is a case where his opponent might get discouraged just by seeing his guy take those kind of shots.
Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Good block by Real Deal. There it is! Evander Holyfield stunned, and he is hurt. Accurate jab brings the right hand. Now he's putting his punches together, the combination upstairs. He was stunned and staggered moments ago. Now he's right back in the fight looking pretty good.
Yeah, some guys take a little longer to recover. One of his strengths is he recovers real fast.
Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Keeping his hands up, getting way of his opponent's effort. Fine fundamentals, good counterpunch. Evander Holyfield's trying to get his man off of him. You see him shoving and pushing. End of the round here, a round that saw a lot of action, the kind of round that fans pay to be here to see.
Well, these are TV-friendly fighters, and we figured that coming in.
So here we are, a new round underway, and in that last round, he got tagged, he got hit. Oh, that uppercut got him badly. Unable to steady himself right now after being stunned. Protecting his head well with his guard. Real deal's showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. Oh, and look at this, Teddy, wasting no time getting to know each other.
No, they came right to the center ring, said hello.
Holyfield with a block. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Buster's been stunned. Evander Holyfield's just making some room for himself here. He's in bad shape. He does not look good at all. He could go down at any moment, Teddy.
Yeah, he wishes right now this was in an outdoor arena because maybe rain could come and stop it, because I don't know what else could help him right now.
Wow, is he defensively sound. Halfway through this round. And you see he turned defense into offense, comes back with the counterpunch.
And that's exactly what he brings to the game. He makes you miss, he makes you pay, and he makes you think twice about throwing a punch later on.
Over the hook after turning away his opponent's shot. Oh, wow, impactful short hook got to him that time. That's not going to be easy to survive.
Keep busy, guys. Come on now, keep busy.
He's in a tough spot. There's no way around it. The eye is swelling so badly that we could see an end to this fight.
Yes, it is, but it's not an impossible spot. It's not a spot where fighters before him have not been in and have not survived and even won it. You look at Carmen Basilio when he fought the late, great Sugar Ray Robinson. You know, his eyes were closed. He found a way to win.
Fourth round now with its last 10 seconds. End of the round is upon us, and if the next round holds up like that, we're going to be in for a real treat.
No, we will be, because both these guys have the philosophy that their best defense is their offense.
That's a tried and true method that works out very well. The counterpunch landing by Buster. Great pace to this fight, Teddy. These guys are not coming out of fifth gear. Nobody's slowing down.
No, they're fighting a 6th, 7th, and 8th gear.
There it is! He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Oh, that was a smart move right there. He was hurt, but then he held on.
Absolutely, Joe, but a stupid move, a bad move by the fighter who was having him hurt. He should have taken a little step back and not allowed him to grab.
Evander Holyfield's fighting real smart here on the outside.
Holyfield's opponent is saying to himself, I can't believe this. Every time this guy throws, it seems like he lands. He's very judicious with his work.
Yeah, and that's not by accident. You know, that's his temperament. He has that kind of temperament. If you went out with the guy, you talk to the guy, you know, he thinks before he says things. He doesn't just, you know, let his mouth go. He doesn't just let his hands go. He lets them go when he thinks he should.
Wow, just sit back and enjoy this one. You can tell both guys are so determined to give everything they have here tonight.
So it's like the first time you heard Ray Charles sing God Bless America. You knew it was special. You knew you hadn't heard it before. I haven't seen anything like this before.
Turn defense into offense, comes back with the counterpunch.
And that's exactly what he brings to the game. He makes you miss, he makes you pay, and he makes you think twice about throwing a punch later on.
Good defensive guard now by Evander Holyfield. He gets hit, but he gives it right back. This has been a hotly contested war throughout, and you just have a sense that it's going to end at any moment in these later rounds.
Yeah, these guys are not saving anything. They're going for broke right from the beginning.
Excellent counterpunch by Buster. He got rocked earlier in this fight. I don't see him changing much up, Teddy. Would you be advising him that now is time for an adjustment?
Well, you have to have a plan B, maybe even a plan C when you come into it. Maybe he doesn't have one. Now, if he doesn't have one, you're not going to tell him to start changing up, because then you're basically saying, I don't know what to do, but, you know, we're in trouble.
Assume there has to come a point in this fight where he has to make the commitment to throw the power punches. It's hard to envision a way he's going to win this fight without going down that road.
He doesn't have the confidence to do it. I don't know if he's mentally strong enough to do it. I think he's worried about throwing hard at the guy, because maybe in his mind that means the guy will throw hard back at him.
Throws a counterpunch there. Nice combination there. Evander Holyfield's doing good damage with the combination punching.
Well, right there's a good example of the benefit of combination punching. You miss the first or the second, the third and the fourth, they land.
Took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand.
Nice block by Real Deal. That was not well targeted by Buster. He's just not concentrating on the body as a target here, Teddy.
No, and, you know, you wouldn't mind if he didn't have to. In other words, it all depends on the scenario. This scenario says that he should be going to the body, and he should recognize that. And that's part of the talent of a fighter, recognition, that you have to recognize where the opportunities are.
Teddy, this is one of those moments where you just wish you could pick up the phone and call up the world and say, tune in. Everybody should be watching this, right?
I have a cell phone. I might do that right now.
Start dialing. And this round comes to an end. It is a round that was highly entertaining. These guys really put forth quite an effort.
Well, they both have high engines. They have motors that never stop going.
Evander Holyfield is doing very nicely on the outside here in this fight.
Teddy, is it possible that he didn't respect this fighter coming into the fight? Now, I know a lot of people would say, yeah, he's ahead on the scorecards, but you can just see the style of fight that this is, Ben. He's being tested.
Yeah, I think it's a combination of two things. This guy being better than his record would indicate, and what you touched on, that he's a human being like anybody else. We look at the guy's record, we think of what kind of fight it's going to be. He looked at it, he thought it was going to be a little easier than it's turning out.
A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Nice block by Real Deal. There it is! Evander Holyfield's almost out of it there. He was stunned. He's having a much better round
guys,
here.
punch it out.
Earlier, we
Punch
saw
it
him
out,
being
no
outworked,
holding.
but right now, he's the one getting to work.
Yeah, well, you know, you go out to a restaurant, you have a half dozen half-shell clams, you might get a tummy ache. Well, he's been eating a lot of left hooks. I don't know if he has a tummy ache, but he figures right about now he wants to get rid of that indigestion. And the best way, start attacking.
Keeping his hands up, getting way of his opponent's effort. Holyfield blocks that punch. The twists and turns and the non-stop battle, it continues on as we've reached the 1 minute mark to go. Able to dismiss that body shot. Good looking counter punch. Evander Holyfield's strategy has been to control things on the outside, and the jab fits perfectly into it.
Yeah, what it's done is it's set up his defense, it's kept his opponent defensive, kept him more balanced, off stride, and it's also set up his power shots whenever he's wanted to.
Just missed scoring with that punch. Oh! Evander Holyfield stunned and staggered. Buster's mounting a comeback here, Teddy. Things were going against him. Now the tide is turned.
Good things come to those who wait or those who persevere. He persevered, good things are happening.
So here we are at the end of the round. And this is the only chance these guys get to not throw at each other.
Yeah, this is a break. You know, a lot of times fighters find their own way of taking a break during the fight, during the round. These guys really need this minute rest.
Oh, and they decide to trade there. Now there's some blood, but it's underneath the eye. It's on the cheek, so it's not going to impair his vision. Good looking counter punch. Buster's treating the word slip like it truly is a four-letter word.
Yeah, he is. He needs to. He's slipping all right. He's slipping over the other guy's left hook. He needs to start actually slipping by moving his head side to side.
Frustrating his opponent with great defense. There it is! Buster's in a bad spot right now. He's been stunned. And there's a clinch after clearly being damaged.
Come on, keep busy, guys. Come on now. Come on, come on.
Evander Holyfield's doing a nice job being comfortable on the outside. Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. Well-placed counter punch by Real Deal. A minute to go in what has been 2 minutes of sensational action. Neither man coming off stride. Accurate counter punch by Real Deal. What a fight. What a great, great non-stop action fight this has been. And you see he turned defense into offense, comes back with the counter punch.
And that's exactly what he brings to the game. He makes you miss, he makes you pay, and he makes you think twice about throwing a punch later on.
Blocks that punch. Buster's able to avoid that punch. Coming to the end of this round. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, a round like that where it's a lot of busy activity and both guys being busy. When you were a trainer, are those the kind of rounds that you prefer, or do you like the pace to be a little slower? Does it depend on each guy?
No, if I have a fight, I'd rather have a guy fighting a guy that you never see him. Leave me the heck alone. And where I'm in control all the time. But the fans love to see a fight like that.
The tactical game paying off. You can see the counter punch.
Yeah, you see the counter punch, but you know what I see? I see a little tentativeness now in him because he's afraid to let anything go, because when he misses, bang, it gets caught.
Teddy, it's one of my favorite times of one of our fight broadcasts. When we make the declaration, he has to have a knockout to win.
And how's he going to do it? Well, I think he's got to be a photographer. He's got to be a guy that goes in the darkroom, really, Joe, and start looking at the negatives. During the night, a lot of pictures have been taken. He's got to go now and look back at those pictures and remember something, that he saw something. He saw a moment. He saw a spot where the guy dropped his hand. He pulled back, and he's got to go, and he's got to act on that moment.
Come on, side to side.
Good defense, just covering up down low. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot, and then comes back with an uppercut. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. Punches and bunches, working well. 60 seconds to go in what has been a toe-to-toe war. Oh, what a great round. Able to counter that attack. Well-placed shot after landing there again. He's keeping his hands too low, and he's paying the price. Good return fire that time. I don't know, Teddy. It just feels like one of those nights, one of those fights where somebody's getting hurt, where this is not going to the judges' scorecards.
I feel like I'm in Coney Island watching one of those hot dog eating contests where somebody's going to try to eat 50 of them, 60 of them. In other words, he's not worried how he's going to feel at the end of the night.
Good-looking counter punch. fundamentals. Good counterpunch. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Evander Holyfield's got to be really careful there, Teddy. I mean, he's leaving himself wide open.
And what's going to happen next? See, you know, he's leaving himself open. He hasn't paid for anything yet, but that will be coming before you know it.
Halfway through what is one of the best rounds you'll ever see. Just great action.
No, it's unbelievable. I mean, if you love roller coasters, you go to an amusement park. If you want to see left hooks, right hands, every direction, great chins, great endurance, great heart, you come to this fight. You stay right here.
Missed that uppercut. Some fine fundamentals. Good counterpunch.
Nice mousetrap there. He let him in beautifully. He didn't use cheese. He used distance.
Good block there by Buster. Good stuff in the opening 2 minutes. A minute to go in this round. Committing to the headwork, you see him go there again. And a smart counterpunch by Buster. Parries that punch away. End of the round is upon us. And if the next round holds up like that, we're going to be in for a real treat.
So we will be, because both these guys have the philosophy that their best defense is their offense.
Nice block by Buster. Nice block. Off the mark. Oh, very nice. Smart counterpunch there.
Yeah, that's beautiful. You make the guy miss, you make him pay.
He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. 1-2 jabs. Blocks the headshot. Good return fire that time. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. Good block by Buster. This is why we love the sport, Teddy. I mean, this is just back and forth action nonstop.
Well, Joe, with special events have happened in history, you remember where you are. Right now, I'm going to remember where I was during this fight. I'm watching a special epic right in front of me.
Glad to be here doing it, too. What a war this is. And a smart counterpunch by Buster. Fine fundamentals, good counterpunch.
Nice mousetrap there. He let him in beautifully. He didn't use G's, he used distance.
Holyfield's dealing with a cut around his eye, and it's in a bad spot. His vision could be impaired. Good exchange. He fires back. And as this round comes to an end, Teddy, you just get the sense that at any point this fight could come to an end because it is being fought with bad intentions.
Yes, these guys are not behaving like guys that are coming here thinking about going to the scorecards. They're letting everything go in every punch.
There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Good defensive guard now by Evander Holyfield. Oh, and there you go. He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Great movement to get away from those punches. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. And it's over. Look at this. Real deal. It's your winner by TKO. The ref has seen enough.
Your winner, Real Deal.
Holyfield's your winner by technical knockout.
Saw a little bit of everything tonight. You know, you saw he could fight inside, outside, and you saw he had a pretty good set of whiskers, too.
Solid victory for him. And for us, we say goodnight. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. We'll see you next time ringside.